All right, hey, it's Rob, and I've got a cool trick here. If you are playing with a quarter note delay like this, I mean, this one's really exaggerated just so you can hear it for this video, but if I've got this quarter note delay going, I want to play with the triplet feel, because that will put notes in places where there are empty spaces and not on top of notes that are already playing back. You'll hear what I mean in a second. Now, if I solo and I have this quarter note going, it's more acceptable because soloing, you're going to play different phrases, different note lengths. There's going to be, spaces, silences, parts that are quicker, parts that are slower. So it just sounds more acceptable in a, improvisational situation to have this quarter note delay going. So that sounds fine, and that's cool. Obviously, the delay would be dialed way back. It's really over the top here. Something's reflecting on my face from this guitar. Anyway, this is a Reverend Daredevil prototype. Cool guitar, actually. Anyway, I think I did another video about this. So we're going to move on and talk about this triplet thing I'm talking about. So if I'm playing this riff, though, and the riff is on top of the quarter notes, and here your quarter notes would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have notes stacked on top of each other. It doesn't sound horrible, but what you're basically getting is while this note here is playing, you're also having, you're also having this. So you're getting weird intervals, things you wouldn't normally hear, dissonances. So that's because you're doing them on the quarter notes. Obviously, those notes don't sound great on top of each other, but the point being, if you try to play in a triplet feel, what you're going to have is notes landing in empty spaces. So what I'm going to do is, instead of on the quarter notes, I'm going to be playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if I play with the triplet feel, there you go. I've got quarter note delay, but the delayed repeating notes are landing in places where there are no other notes currently playing. So it's just kind of a cooler feel. It may work for you, it may not. It's kind of cool to try in a solo too. And as you can hear, as soon as you stop playing, you go back to the quarter note feel, but as long as you're playing in that triplet feel, the delayed notes kind of sit somewhere. That's a little different than where you would expect, And then as soon as you stop tripleting, you go back to the quarter notes. All right, it's kind of a cool little trick. It's fun. You got to train yourself a little bit to play with that triplet feel, but once you do, you'll hear that, all your notes ring out clear and they're not stacked up on top of anything else. All right. That's all I got for you today. Later. And this trick involves playing with a triplet feel. The triplet feel will help you because it puts